Welcome to Funky by Linda. I'm Linda, a retired interior designer sharing my journey on Etsy. Here you'll find weekly tutorials, personal stories and exclusive insights into running a small business on Etsy. If it sounds exciting, don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments if there's anything specific, if you'd like me to share or teach. I'm always looking for new ideas to help you. So I want to explain to you the journey along interior design, curtain making and switching to bag making. I've always enjoyed my curtain making and I am dyslexic and never made university, so I am actually self-taught interior designer and I've run a very successful company. I've done whole houses, I've done some famous people, I've done all sorts, I've gone abroad and done stuff. So I've really had a fantastic journey and the dyslexic has never held me back. And that is an important part of the success that I'm doing now. And you'll get used to my Lindaisms that sometimes the words don't come out correctly, but I'm confident and I can do this. So why the career shift? Retirement was a big factor. Learning to retire, what do you do? How do you fill your day? I've always been such a busy person, and with the workshop I have and all the creative side that's in there, how do you put that to bed? It was interesting. My whole workshop is set up for curtains, so all the shelving, I've got industrial machines, overlocker, 2 industrial machines, flat foot ones. And so the whole process, I had to change my mindset. How can I turn it into a small business on Etsy? So the story behind Funky by Linda, how did it evolve? How was it born? Finding my unique style. The Funky by Linda bags, bags are bags, aren't they? Let's face it. But I wanted mine to be different. I want to have ladies want to use my bag in the evening, going out for dinner. It's so proud and lovely to be able to put your nice flat bag, like a clutch bag, on the table and have a statement with it. You can put your glasses in, you can put your pens in, little notebooks, your lipstick, your makeup, all sorts of things. My head was going round and spinning. Same as the curtains really, with the different headings that you have on curtains. You've got goblets, you've got pinch pleat, you've got pencil pleat. And as you can see, my busy head starts designing all over the place. So that's now referred that onto the bags with the fabrics, the accessories. I've learnt to have little clips instead of pins because I can clip the fabrics together. Makes it a lot easier when you're overlocking. So it's a real fun journey. I love colour. I love design. I've always been known to wearing different clothes every single day of the week with different accessories, and that just comes into my head and that's how I process that. You can probably see behind me all my funky cushions. I love colour, I love different fabrics. So that's how that sort of got going. And then the design of the name. How did we come up with the name? Well, I love funky stuff. I like colour. So the Funky by Linda just seemed to resonate quite nicely and sit quite comfortable. The Funky by Linda on there, the little label that is so important to me. I want to be proud of that brand. I want my brand on the bag so that people will say, oh, where did you get your bag from? Look, it's Funky by Linda. And I want that recognised, and then people will get and grow to learn my style and hopefully fall in love with that style because it's such a fun thing to do. And that's quite exciting. So I want to share that journey with you. So we're doing all sorts of different designs and I'd like your opinions. So moving forwards, what exciting times ahead. My days are full in a different way to having a business when I was a curtain and career person with interior design, going to customers. So this journey is a different format. I've tried the quilting. I love doing the quilting. So bag making, pouch making, clutch bags, all sorts. They are all different reactive. Some of the fabrics don't work. Oh, that's quite a shock to me, so I hadn't had that before. Curtain making is very different to bag making, and I know how fabrics behave on the hanging of curtains, the different headings on curtains. So I'm thinking, what fabrics work for me? What is the nap on the fabrics that work? How do they behave when the zips are in there? So it's a big journey and quite an interesting one. So yes, there's going to be things that go wrong, but I'm enjoying that process. So those out there want to start a little process themselves, Don't give in, just keep going. It's so important and you will get there. You'll find your own way. So going back into the bags has been an important journey for me because I'm learning new skills. Everybody doesn't stop learning, and it's important to understand that if you've got the confidence behind something and the love, you can do this. How to sort of create the shapes, what sort of colour ranges to use, and then that's swapped over to containers. I need some little containers to put on the shelves. Containers for the zips, containers for the zip ends, containers for all the little accessories that I like to put on the zips to making it special for the lady who buys them. Their presents, gifts, that sort of thing. So the brain has got crazy, as I did when I was a curtain maker. Before that, I used to make clothes when I was a child. I then went on to, just literally designing something and going out in the same sort of fabric that I perhaps even used on curtains. And so that inspiration's in me. And actually swapping it to something that I've got the time now to enjoy all those fabrics. So by having that time, I've reorganised the workshop and it's fun now. I want it to be a community. I want to share with the community. I want the feedback from the community. I want to be able to do tutorials to help other people make their own bags. The feedback is just, I love feedback, and through feedback we all learn from one another. And nobody's perfect. There's things that I don't know and there's things that I'll learn, and I would like to share that with you. And I want it to be a fun journey on Etsy, and I want to learn about my customers as well. So if a bag is bought, it's so lovely to hear the feedback from them when I read it. It just makes me smile. It is early doors. We haven't been on Etsy very long, and the feedback so far on the sales we've made has been so exciting. There is videos on YouTube, and one in particular is a tutorial of making a bag, a simple one, from start to finish, and there'll be further ones as well. So if you click on this link, I can show you. And I can't do it without you guys, so it will be so lovely to have your support, have your views, negative or positive. I can take it and I'll learn from that, and it'll be a together journey, so I'm so excited.